G'day guys, so this is going to be a quick demonstration on how to install a downlight. As you can see, I've brought some new downlights for the house, and these ones here just don't do the trick anymore. So behind these ugly yellow things are compact fluorescent lights. They actually got fluoros in there. They're yuck, and I'll be putting some nice ones in. First thing you want to do is obviously remove the downlight from the ceiling. Every downlight is different. Some of them just pull down from the outside here, but we'll see. Oh, jeez, the bloody thing falls out like that. As always, make sure your fittings are dead. As you can see, these ones are turned off. Just put a bit of tape over the switch just so no one can accidentally turn it on, or go turn the mains off at the switchboard. Get these lamps out. Don't go doing it when you've had them running for a while and they're already hot. One of the tips I have for these is always make sure that you remove a downlight before you buy them, and just measure the diameter of the cutout in the jib. These ones are cut out to 100mm. Generally these days we cut out to 90, but the ones that I've brought will cover that. They're 110mm on the lip. Right, so whack that one out of the ceiling. Now just quickly, before I move on, I have taken this one out of the box, and it has got the driver built into the back of the light fitting itself. A lot of the time you'll find some LED lights have separate LED drivers or transformers to run them. Now this one here in particular has 3 settings on it, so you can actually change the colour of the light. So we'll plug her in. So that there is the light that I'm going to have it on. That's 3000K. One's a bit brighter, 4500. And that's the brightest at 6000. And that white light you'd put in your kitchen, bathroom, garage, sort of working areas really. I just generally do 3000, do that throughout the house. But these ones, they come with a plug end on them. They're really simple to install for commercial applications. Get it right, it's 4200 and 5700. Close enough. Sweet as. So I've got it down. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut the cable supplying it, and I'll re-terminate the end of it, just because this downlight's probably been here for a number of years. So next thing is we'll just strip this back and re-terminate it. So just like that. Now I have got a video on re-terminating cables if you're not sure. The other thing is I tend to bend the earth back because it's unneeded in this fitting itself. If there was 2 cable ends here, I'd always twist the 2 earths together and throw them in a connector, just in case you ever get a stainless fitting that needs an earth. So this is what I mean with the earths, and I'll just throw a connector on that and it will sit outside of the fitting. Right, so obviously if these fittings, we'll take this cable out, we don't need it. Simple. There's an L right there for the phase, and an N on this one for the neutral. That's all you need in this fitting. Sweet, so my next tip when working with these is to throw a pair of gloves on. These downlights tend to get fingerprints embedded in them very easily, and they're hard to come off. Same with your ceiling, although you can wipe that off pretty easy with a paper towel and a bit of water. So yeah, obviously red goes in L, black in neutral, and once you got that in, throw the cover on there. Sweet, cover's on, throw it up in the ceiling, and that there is the end result. So that looks far nicer than these ones, and we'll fire it up. As you can see, you can hardly see it in the ceiling there. fire it up and we'll see the difference. Now you can see the amount of light dissipated from the new fitting compared to these two ruddy old ones. So much better. Right, I'll change these other two and then we'll get a comparison for what the room looks like when the new lights are in. One question I get asked pretty often from builders and homeowners is, can you cover these downlights with insulation? And yes, you can. Just look for this sticker on the downlight itself. As long as they're IC rated, you can put insulation over the top of these. Alrighty, so this is what they look like, and this is the end result. You can actually see in here now. It's bloody awesome. And this is now what the room looks like with the other lights turned off. Next, I'm going to need two downlights in this area around here to brighten up this area. The whole house is pretty dim, so I'll be installing new lights kind of everywhere. So the main reason of releasing this video early is just so that I can actually see in this room and you guys can see when I'm working on this wall here. Obviously next video is going to be throwing this TV up on the wall there. I have the bracket there to install, and the other thing is I might use that hole or I might patch over it, but I have got a recessed wall box for your TV, so I'll show you how to install one of these, run power to it, and got some good old HDMI cables to run through the house, so I'll be installing those as well under the house and things. Don't mind this mess, it's actually my workbench at the moment while I was installing those lights. Alright, cheers for watching guys.